So how can your church get more views online using YouTube, Facebook, all these other platforms? Well, in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you a kind of a 4 or 5-step strategy on how you can increase your reach on YouTube. Now, this is going to get pretty in-depth, so get your notepads out, get your pens, comment below if you have any questions throughout the entire video, and remember, in the description there will be links to everything I mention. I'll be mentioning vidIQ, different platforms that I use, which are free tools, by the way. Going to be talking about some free tools. I'm very excited about this. Everything will be linked up in the description below, as well as kind of an outline of what the video is about. So in case you just want to look at kind of what the video is about before I even start talking about it, I guess you can look ahead. But we've got several people watching live with us. We've got Cows Animals, Reagan V Films. Reagan V Films says, gotta feel the vibes. That's what I'm talking about. We feeling the vibes up in here. But today, I'm going to be talking about how your online church can get more views. Did you know that a regular Sunday morning service can get views? Like, you're not just streaming that for your congregation. You need to think of that as content, as video for other people on social media. That's not just for your congregation, although that's important and you need to be doing stuff for your congregation, but it's also for other people watching online. We've got to stop thinking. I like the way my pastor talked about this. He said, if someone new walks in the door, and today, it's like someone new walks in the door, we have people that are greeting them, we have people that are getting them water if they need water, directing them to their seat. But now we've got someone new hopping on the live stream, and nobody's greeting them, no one's saying, hey, how are you doing? I think we need to turn that around, and we need to focus more on an online audience. People are saying it's not good to have an online church, but I think it is. Otherwise, it's not possible to have a deep connection with someone in Africa. Like Cows Animals is watching from Africa right now, and I can have a conversation with Cows Animals because we're online. I can have a relationship, and we can build deeper relationships outside of YouTube. So that's what I want you to focus on. But our church's YouTube channel just recently crossed 130,000 YouTube subscribers, and we're about to pass 12 million views. Come on, somebody. That's pretty crazy. I'm excited about the growth that we have been seeing. It's really looking amazing, everything that's going on. And did you know that YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world? It has more than 2 billion monthly logged in active users. More than 2 billion logged in, like they're actually logged in. You know, sometimes you go on YouTube and you don't log into your profile, you're just browsing it for free, and you might see ads or something, but hey, you're getting free content anyway. It's more than 2 billion, not counting those people. That's YouTube. Now, Facebook is great too. I'm going to go deep into why I don't like Facebook over the next few months, because I don't think your church should be using Facebook to stream. That's kind of a polarizing topic we'll be talking about. But if you have questions about that, let me know in the comments. Cows Animals says, in the lockdown, we used Facebook for church. And that's what I'm talking about. Now, that's good for Facebook. Facebook is great for connections. But in a lockdown, you can't travel. You can't evangelize in Africa because you can't travel. Like, the airports are locked down. So how are you going to reach these people? Online. So we're going to be talking today about using the algorithm. Did you know that YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all these platforms have algorithms? They're like computers that try to figure out what your video is about and try to recommend it to the right person, or censor you if you're talking about some really polarizing topics like our church has been. But either way, you still need to figure out how to use the algorithm to your advantage. So the first thing we're going to look at is use titles that people are searching for. Use titles that people are actually searching for. You know, it's really easy to have a title of a YouTube video that is like, by the way, today's National Soundcheck Day. 1-2-1-2, 12-12. That's 12-12-2020, by the way. It's really easy to put Sunday morning service 12-12-2020, but that's not what we want to be doing, okay? That's not what we want to be doing at all. We want to actually put thought into the title. So how can we put thought into the title? I'm going to show you how I would research. This is everybody watching on here. Reagan V Film says, yeah, got that same feeling here. Let's see, can y'all hear me? Yeah, okay. Just making sure. Reagan V Film says, yeah, I got that same feeling here. I don't like using Facebook that much, but YouTube is more accessible for more people here in SoCal, in Inland. Yeah, definitely. What's up, Scott? What's up, Tara? So first of all, we're going to take a look at vidIQ. Now, let me see. Where's vidIQ.com? I actually have... This is the video we're going to be talking about today, real fast. So I'm uploading a video. I don't know if you can see that or not. I'm uploading this video. It's about what is the best length for online church services. How long should online church services actually be? So what should I actually title this video? That's what we're going to research real fast. So this video is about 9 minutes long or so, and it'll be coming out Tuesday, by the way, so you're getting an early glimpse. But I'm going to come over to vidIQ. Now, there is a link in the description to vidIQ if you want to learn more about vidIQ. It's the version that I use is free. The version that you would use is free as well, so definitely worth checking out. What it does is it helps you tell you what keywords are actually getting searched on YouTube. Now, a basic way to take a look at this, let's come over here to, let's just open up a brand new YouTube. Bam. All right. So I'm going to start typing in best length for, oh, let's see what's going on, for online church services. So obviously there's something here, okay? Actually, this is the guy, Brady Shearer. He's a very cool guy. We were actually talking about him in the comments. I might actually get to interview him in a little bit, hopefully. We'll see if that ends up working out, trying to work out all the details and stuff. But it looks like for this search term, we don't have much volume, and we have a lot of competition. Like, Brady Shearer basically owns this, and most of these videos aren't even about best length. It's about online church, how to create an online church. Of course, Churchfront with Jake Goslin is another great channel if you want to check them out. But there's not much on here about the best length for online church services. Another word that I would think of that maybe they're searching for is worship services. Best length for online worship services. So it looks like, we're getting a 48 out of 100. But, there's still not much on here. Online church video editing setup. There's some stuff on here, but not really anything about length. So what we want to do is we want to try and find a keyword that people are actually searching for. So I'm going to come over here just because I like this dashboard better. So we're going to look up online church service. And this is my process, just to kind of see what I'm looking at. So we've got church online church services, online church length, maybe. Let's try this. So let's see. And by the way, I did this research a few days ago, but let's see here. So Reagan V Films says, hey, probably you can explain how to use these extensions to make sure I have an even better understanding with keywording, since I have vidIQ and TubeBuddy. Oh, awesome. Yeah, so we'll be going over that. I'm actually going to look in my gallery on my phone because I take pictures of the keywords so I remember what keywords I was looking for. Okay, here we go. Should churches use Facebook Live? So I'm planning out a lot of services weeks in advance. Where did it go? Well, it kind of disappeared. But we'll figure this out. Okay, so let's come back over here. So how long should church services be? Let's try this. See what happens. Okay, so you'll see we've got some media competition. That is lower in score, though. It's 29. The other one was 49. So what vidIQ does is it gives you a keyword score. What we were getting before was like a 49 in YouTube here, or 48 out of 100, which is, you can see it's in the yellow, so it's not very good. Not much search volume. But you can see that these videos here that YouTube is recommending whenever someone looks this up are getting views. So if I can answer this question, when someone searches for it, then I know that it's gonna help who it needs to help, okay? So that's our goal. Another keyword tool that I use is called Google Trends. And again, there's a link in the description below if you want to check this one out. I'm going to type in or paste in the search term, and we'll see what happens. So yeah, nothing on here. But I know that I'm answering a question, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and put this in here. Well, let me just type it out. I'm going to put it in as a question. So how long should church serve online? So I want to be sure to include online church services be? Question mark. So now that we have the title, remember, we've got to create search-based titles. So I know that online church is a big title. I want to start going after that title over the next few months, even years to come. So we're talking about creating titles that people are actually searching for. The next tip is to create thumbnails that people will click on. Thumbnails that people will click on. So let me actually bring up the thumbnail that I created for this video. That, to be real honest, isn't my favorite thumbnail, but I'm trying out some different things with this just to kind of see how it looks. So you'll see how it looks here in just a second. There it is. So this is kind of the thumbnail I'm going for. So you'll see, try this is a big thumbnail. That's great for thumbnails. Like, try this, and you give a strategy in the video or something along those lines. That's very good. So try this. I'm pointing to a phone. There's a length bar right here. Best length is up here in the top left corner. That's just kind of showing. And here's what's important. You can see my eyes. That's huge on thumbnails, to actually be able to see someone. And then I put the white outline around myself just to, and it doesn't have to be perfect. I did that just to, put a little icing on the cake, if you know what I mean. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take that thumbnail. I'm going to scroll down here. I'm going to click upload thumbnail. I'm going to come over here to where I kept it. Let's see, where's it at? There it is. Took a lot of thumbnail pictures. Selfies, of course. Okay, so now we've got the title, and we have the thumbnail down here. And if you want to change that again, click change. What happened? I don't know why it changed again. Let's try re-uploading it. Okay, there we go. Alright, so now I've started to upload the video. I'm just going to leave. I don't like editing the description in this mode, so I'm going to click next. I'll add this later. Visibility, I'm going to make sure it's private to start off with. Click save. And boom, the video is only available to me right now. So I'm going to come back over here. Cows Animals says, I guess your video will be the first on the search page. That's right. That's what I'm going for. Because see, I'm not going for a lot of big videos out there. Like, if let's say your church wants to go after the subject of salvation, and I talk about that in this video actually. If your church wants to go after the subject of salvation, that's huge. Like, in fact, let me use vidIQ and look up salvation real quick. Let me show you. Oh, it wasn't typing in for some reason. Let's see. Salvation. All right. Let's see. So that gets about 55,000 searches a month, but the competition is really high. So you'll see 70. That's pretty crazy. Assurance of salvation. Competition is very low, but it's not getting much search volume. Jesus gets more than 1 million searches a month, and the competition is insane. Number of words, it's just one word too. So then what you can do is you can take a keyword, and I've talked about this extensively on the channel before. You can take a keyword and you can add to it. So what is, if just by adding 2 words to the beginning of it, now there is very low competition. Your church probably should do a video on what is salvation, or what is salvation according to the Bible. What is salvation? Again, competition very low. This is just a simple free tool that you can use. In fact, let me try putting it in Google Trends. What is salvation? Look at this. So you can see throughout the year, September, it kind of went up a little bit more than usual. And it looks like it's about to peak again, and then it might go down and then peak again. Let's look over the past, 5 years. I like looking at this just to kind of see how interest has grown over time. Okay, so it's basically been the same for 5 years. Around the colder months, for some reason, it comes back up. Like fall, it starts to peak again. So maybe you want to do a series on what is salvation around the fall, and you can look at what states, like Mississippi is where it's most at. That's Michigan. Let's see, where's Mississippi? Where'd it go? Okay, it's hard to look at that and live stream at the same time. But anyway, let me get a sip of water. So that's what you want to start doing. You want to start combining keywords. So you want to use keywords, and there are also related queries, related questions. In what sense is the church necessary for salvation? That's a breakout. Look at this. So it tells me this one just boom. So at look at that, 89, from 0 to 89 in April. Let's see, March. I want to know what was causing that to go up. So maybe in what sense is the church? It's very necessary, because it helps you stay saved. Like, otherwise you'll start doing some stuff you don't want to be doing. So that's important. Maybe you want to do some videos on that. But that's just kind of a little off topic. Let's go back to my video here in the SEO. And you'll be doing the same thing with your church's YouTube channel or Facebook channel. So in the description, I want to make sure the description is actually relevant, and it's actually going to keep people's attention. Okay, so we have titles that people are searching for. And it's not many, but people are searching for how long should online church services be. Number 2, thumbnails people will click on. We have a thumbnail someone wants to click on. Try this. And I might actually work on that thumbnail a little bit more later, but you'll see that whenever it comes out, and you'll see kind of what I changed. 3, descriptions that keep them interested. What's up, FYNN? I said, yo. So you want to have descriptions that keep them interested. So in this description, I will have a couple of paragraphs. In fact, let me go ahead and save changes here. I'm going to show you today's video, the video that you're watching right now. I'm coming over here to live. Look at this description. So I'm delivering value just in the description. So even if someone didn't watch the video, there's keywords, first of all. There are keywords in the description. You know, using the keywords that we found in search, using those, not keyword stuffing. Don't stuff like just put random words in there that are getting searched. YouTube's going to see that and they're going to flag you. You just want to put stuff in there that's relevant. Like, don't just try to keyword stuff it. Here's what I put. How can a regular Sunday morning worship service get more views and reach more people? So look at that. Sunday morning is a keyword phrase. Worship service, views, reach more people. YouTube's Creator Studio. I'm teaching you how to use YouTube's Creator Studio right now. How to edit videos in Creator Studio. High impact video. This is not about being popular. This is about reaching more people with the gospel online. If you are still here, I like you, just to keep people interested while they're reading. And then I have show notes down here. So here I have links to vidIQ, Google Trends, and of course YouTube autocomplete. You're already in YouTube, so you don't have to do that. Something else I can do is I can add hashtags, which I will do later, but hashtags aren't necessary, but I like to add them just in case. So you'll see this description. I put a lot of time into this. I probably put 10, 15 minutes into this, which actually isn't much, but I put a good bit. I mean, that's a good bit of time you could have done something else with. You're putting a good deal of time in the description of that. So let's come back over to, let's see, where were we? Channel content, coming back over here to the video I'm uploading. Come back over here to uploads. It says the HD version is still processing for some reason. Okay, so I will type out the description. Let's just do a sample. In fact, let me open up the video so we can kind of watch the beginning of it and see what it talks about. Let's see. Church services B. Hey guys, welcome to evandidio.com. Today we're going to be unpacking this. And you know, my church, I almost dropped my phone there. My church runs an online ministry, but we also have an in-person ministry. I'm not going to share with you all the video because you got to wait. Of course, you got to wait till Tuesday to see that. How long should online church services be? And I actually go through a lot more than just online church services. Like I talk about retention, audience retention. Why are they actually leaving? So this is an important video for your church to watch. But that's what I'm looking for. So this is going to be powerful. Why aren't people watching your worship services? That's a pretty good hook, right? I mean, why aren't people watching my online church services? I want to know. I want to know what's going on. Maybe that would even be a better title, so I can do more research on this if I want to. But why aren't people watching your worship services? In this video, I share with you the best length that, you know, and I can keep going and I'll edit this more later. But that's exciting. Like, I'm excited about the video, and I know other people are going to be excited about that too, because I want to know how long a church service should be, which, by the way, if you want to know, this video is going to help. So that is descriptions that keep people interested and have links in there. I don't mean like put tons of links. I mean links to your website, links to your giving page for your church, that kind of stuff. Put links in there so that way they have resources to learn more about you. So that's a description. Now let's move on to the next point. Number 4, the final point. Add tags that properly represent the video's topic. Okay, so this is a big deal in the YouTube world. People are saying tags don't matter anymore. YouTube is saying tags don't matter anymore. So Evan, do tags matter? They don't, right? No, they matter. They matter. Tags matter a lot. Don't think you shouldn't put anything in your tags. What are tags? Okay, let's take it back a step a little bit. So over here, I'm in my YouTube studio. If you want to know where to get to tags, you just scroll down here. There's this tags section. Tags can be useful if content in your video is commonly misspelled. Otherwise, tags play a minimal role in helping viewers find your video. That's what YouTube says. But why do I say tags are important? Number one, they help you clear your mind about what the video is actually about in 500 characters. Okay? Nobody else is going to see these tags. This is just for you and the algorithm. Number two, especially in the beginning, it's important to give YouTube as much information as possible about what your channel's about. Even if it won't help you get more views, you're still giving YouTube more information, which is still always a good thing. So what's cool about vidIQ, this Chrome extension that I downloaded, which is actually in the description, I'm going to click Keyword Inspector here. This comes with vidIQ, so I can search up to 5 keywords. So I'm going to search online church. And this is basically the same tool we had over here, but built in, and what I can do is I can hit plus. So I'm going to go ahead and hit plus on online church service, church online. Probably won't do Jesus just because that's not as relevant. Best length. Let's just look this up real fast. No, best length itself doesn't get much search. There's a lot of competition, which means there's stuff there to look at. Best video length. So you see these make sense. Oh, let me spell that correctly. These make sense to what the video is about. Best video length. I'm actually going to include that. Best video length for YouTube. That's pretty good. YouTube video length and video length. So notice video length has very low competition, which is very good. That's what I'm looking for. Church service length. Let's try this. See what happens. So this is just a little bit different, but I'm giving YouTube, again, low competition. I'm giving YouTube more information. I wonder if I can, let's see, church service length. Church, let's see. Service. Now look at these. These are all video ideas. This is an extra little pro tip for you. These are all church services live streaming, church service live, church service worship. Today on YouTube, intro about depression, opener about relationships, Catholic, Christian, countdown, about forgiveness. These are all search predictions that other people are searching for. Let me look up church service length, which we just found. How to plan effective church. So there's not much on here about that. We're not getting much search volume, but the competition is very, very low. Okay? So this is pretty good. And of course, you know, Brady Shearer still has the final say. Yeah, Reagan V Film says there's more metadata in the video. Yeah, exactly. So let's come back over here. Let's see how many tags I already have in here. So I have 290, and I want to add a good bit more. So in fact, let's see if these work. Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. Okay. So online ministry. Let's keep studying this. And I won't show you everything I'm doing right now just because that would take a little while, because this takes time. How to start an online ministry. That's probably something I will want to target soon. Online ministry advice, online ministry website. These are all things that I know if people are searching for those, then this video is going to help them. So that's what I want to make sure I'm doing. I'm helping people in as many ways as possible. Actually, let me see. Another thing people don't do often, churches, I would recommend selecting nonprofits and activism in the category of your video, because that's basically what it is. This is more education, so I'm going to click save on that. And of course, I'm going to add end screens and cards. And here's vidIQ's score for my video so far. Notice it's just 30.9. I haven't done much. Tag volume is 1 out of 5. Not much going on. I need to add it to more playlists. So once I do all of that, then my vidIQ score will go up higher. And so that's always what I'm looking for. And the checklist is very cool too. Where'd the checklist go? Here it is. So here's a little checklist, at least one card, one in screen, close. So that's why I like vidIQ, because it makes it simple just to see everything. So that's what I would recommend for that. But hey, if this video helped you, let me know in the comments. I want to make sure that you are getting the help that you need as a church. And I want to be here. I want to help out in any way possible. My name is DiDio, bringing you media tips and tools for churches. More is going to be coming out just like this video. This is My Saturday show is more in-depth, so if you want to watch more in-depth stuff, that's more for the Saturday show. This is for serious people. And then my Tuesday videos are going to be shorter. They're going to be answering questions, and I think that it's really going to help you in your journey. So let me know where you're watching from in the comments, and if this video helped you, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in Tuesday's video. Peace.